trigonometric inequalities. What do you mean by the word inequality? The expression or the operator which is used to determine the condition between the two expressions, whether it might be a trigonometric, quadratic, anything. But now here we are talking about the trigonometric inequalities. This inequality may be equal to, less than, or greater than. So these are the expressions which are used between the LHS and the RHS part of the any expression. And the most important thing over here is we will solve the trigonometric inequalities using graphs of the trigonometric ratios. So here example is given. It's the basic one. It's given as cos x lies between half and root 3 by 2. So this is the cos x graph. Cos 0 is 1 and cos pi by 2 is 0. So this is the half and this is root 3 by 2. Now we need to find the value of cos x between these two values. So the intersection point will be, the intersection path will be this. So this is the only curve we need to consider to solve this question. All the points in this curve, all the points in this curve we need to consider. So if you see in the range minus pi to 2 pi, which is the length of 2 pi, okay? So we are taking only this much of range. So here the value will be minus pi by 3 and here it's gonna be minus pi by 6. Similarly, here it is pi by 6 and this is pi by 3. So the range of this can be written as minus pi by 3, comma, minus pi by 6, union pi by 6, comma, pi by 3. And this we are only talking about the range between minus pi to pi. But this is an infinite graph. So if we think after the pi value, this part also includes, this also includes, and on the negative side, similarly, this part and this part also includes. So it's nothing but 2n pi plus the same part. So we can write it as 2n pi minus pi by 3, 2n pi minus pi by 6, union 2n pi plus pi by 6, comma 2n pi plus pi by 3. So this is the required answer to this cos x value in the given range. So in this way, we need to solve the question. So let's see the actual questions, how are they formed and solve them. In this question, an equation is given and we need to find the general solution of x. So first, let's simplify this equation. We can write it as 2 sine square x plus 4 sine x minus sine x minus 2. Just I'm splitting the middle term. You can take 2 sine x common. Remaining part is sine x plus 2 and here take minus 1 common and sine x plus 2 will remain. So take sine x plus 2 common and the remaining part is 2 sine x minus 1 and this is greater than 0. Now you can solve this expression using wavy curve method, which we have already learned in the quadratic equations chapter. So first step in this method is to find the critical points. So how to find the critical points? Equate sin x plus 2 equal to 0. So you will get value of sin x is minus 2. So this is the one critical point. And now equate this with 0. You will get sin x as half. So this is one more critical point. So in the number line, mark these two critical points, that is minus 2 and half, and mark alternate plus minus. Now all the values which have plus are the solution for this expression, that is half to infinity and minus 2 to infinity, minus infinity. So these are the solutions for this equation. But will sin x is equal to minus 2? Is this true? It doesn't have any solution because the range of sin x is just minus 1 to 1. So this can't be give any solutions. So the remaining is sin x sin x is greater than half. So to solve this, we need to take a sin x graph and then we can find the solutions of x. So this is the sin x graph. In this, sin 0 is 0 and sin pi by 2 is 1. So this is the value of half. So we need to consider sin x greater than half, which means this part. Okay. So if you observe, this is pi by 6 and here it is 5 pi by 6. So we are talking about the range 0 to 2 pi because after every 2 pi, the cycle gonna repeat. So in this range, we have two values which satisfy sin x greater than half. So here the general solution of x will be 2n pi plus pi by 6, comma 2n pi plus 5 pi by 6. Why 2n pi? Because the new cycle starts after every multiple of 2 pi. So this is the required solution for the given equation. In this question, we need to find the solution of the inequality which is given. And four options are given in which only one is correct. So given inequality is cos 2x less than equal to cos x. So simplify this expression first by using quadratic, by using the, so this can be written as 2 cos square x minus 1 minus cos x less than equal to 0. And this can be written as 2 cos square x minus cos x minus 1 less than equal to 0. Now split the middle term. You can write it as 2 cos square x minus 2 cos x plus cos x minus 1 less than equal to 0. 2 cos x take common. Inside it is cos x minus 1 plus 1 and cos x minus 1. Now take cos x minus 1 as common and remaining part is 2 cos x plus 1 less than equal to 0. So again use the wavy curve method. From that here you can get the critical points as plus 1 and from here you can get the critical point as minus half. So in a number line minus half will be here and 1 will be here. So it will be alternate plus minus plus, but it is told it is less than equal to 0. So the range will be minus half to 1. So let's take a graph of cos x and solve this. So this is the cos x graph in which cos 0 is 1 and cos pi by 2 is 0 and this is minus half, this is minus 1. We want the range. We want to, we need to find out that minus half less than equal to cos x less than equal to 1. So this is the required portion in the range of minus pi to pi, and the length will be 2 pi, because after every cycle of pi, the cycle actually continues. It repeats. So basically for the cos x graphs, we'll consider the principal solution between minus pi to pi, whereas in sin x, we'll consider 0 to 2 pi range to find out the principal solution. So here minus half, here the value will be minus 2 pi by 3. Here it will be plus 2 pi by 3. But we are talking about the general solution. So the solution will be 2n pi minus 2 pi by 3, comma, till 2n pi plus 2 pi by 3. So this is the solution of x. So let's see the options. If you observe, B is the required option to this question. In this question, we need to find the values of x which satisfy the given inequality. So first, let's simplify this inequality. We can write it as tan square x minus, I'm splitting this term, it becomes minus tan x minus root 3 tan x plus root 3 less than 0. Take common, it becomes inside tan x minus 1. Take minus root 3 common, inside it is tan x minus 1 less than 0. Take tan x minus 1 common, the remaining part is tan x minus root 3 less than 0. Again, use the wavy curve method. The critical points will be 1 from here and root 3 from here. So if you take a number line, 1 will be here and root 3 will be here, alternate plus minus plus. But here we are talking about less than 0. So we will consider the negative values portion, that is 1 to root 3. So now we need to solve 1 less than tan x less than root 3. Now we need to solve this expression using tan x graph. So this is the tan x graph in which tan 0 is 0 and tan pi by 2 is undefined. So here this is the value 1 and here it is root 3. So now we need to consider this portion because it is tan lies between 1 and root 3 over here. So if you observe carefully, in the tan x graph, the period of tan x will be pi because after every cycle, because the cycle gonna repeat after every multiple of pi. So this is the reason the period of tan x is pi. So in this period, here tan 1 will be at pi by 4 and root 3 will be at pi by 6, pi by 3. So here x belongs to n pi plus pi by 4, comma n pi plus pi by 3. Why it is n pi? The cycle repeats after every multiple of pi. So we can write it as 4n plus 1 times of pi by 4 and 3n plus 1 times of pi by 3. So if you see the options, the first option is the required answer to this question.